trebuchet design is going to be made out of 4x4s.
Wow.
We got a counterweight, an arm, simple design with a nice little standing thing and supports on it. A base that had a plywood base that has stakes into the ground so it doesn't move, and a nail for a sling release. Our pouch is going to be made out of jean, and our throwing arm is going to have a 1:4 ratio on it, and our weight's going to be made with sand inside. We have some notes in our notebook over there and some designs ready.
All right, so the main issues we need to focus on are creep failure and other structural issues. And in order to combat these, we need to make sure our design is strong and we don't have a long throwing axle. And in our design, you can see that we've taken the cases for it, prepared for that.
For our design, we focus on simplicity, strength, and efficiency. We first wanted a design that would work consistently before adding onto it. For our base, we chose strong pressure-treated 4x4s to make sure our building platform was sturdy. For the supports, we followed the same idea and used the pressure-treated wood. For the arm, we knew we would need a lightweight arm and the perfect ratio to maximize distance and efficiency. We use a light plywood 2x4 for the throwing arm and while we thought we had everything we needed to succeed, it could not have been farther from that.
Unfortunately, as we started building, things had not gone to plan. We didn't have the right drill bits for our screws, and we couldn't figure out how to put two screws in one area without them bumping into each other. We attempted to use the brackets, but the screws just wouldn't fit. This presented a detriment, as we thought we couldn't even get past the first screw of the day, let alone create a base or anything, and we'd have to scrap the whole day and go back to Home Depot. It wasn't looking good for us at the start.
Alright, so it's a tough day here at the Grujeka household, you know. It's been what, 2 hours, 3 hours, you know. Haven't figured out how to drill a screw, and it's really causing us a lot of problems right now. Problems we do not need when we are on such a little time. In a few minutes, we're gonna try our first screw. See if it works.
Fortunately, after eating lunch and refueling up, we had the idea to use some wrench bits and fit them onto the screwdriver to work with the really big bolt screw. This worked, and we were able to get our brackets up and the U shape done for our base. This allowed us to put a black screw in from the side now, as we had space to do it since we put the first screw through the top. From here, we were able to flawlessly execute the rest of our base and completely move in a straight line for the rest of our project. We nearly had no complications for the rest of the time and cruised through the rest of the project. Alright, now go straight. Turn a little bit more. That's a little bit better. This one. Alright, yeah, that. One and 1/4, but 1 3/8. So we are trying to find that right now by using a 1 3/8 sip. But if this doesn't work, we're gonna have a problem. But we've been problem solving since day one.
Dangerous.
Alright, this is our first test with 55 pounds, hoping the machine is strong enough.
He'll get Levi.
We got the launch angle.
Oh my god.
It's also a little bit of a low angle. That was fine.
It's still a low angle. How far is that?
Two, three, four.
Believe that.
Have it move if you want.
Okay, up next is Yetus Maximus. That's a good shot on the castle. Woo! Awesome. Maximus.
Good job, guys.
Get there.
Oh! You should look a little bit more.